Hello everyone. Before I start, I'd like to ask one question. Is there one thing that unites all the people of the entire world? Is it God, a country, an army, Illuminati, or perhaps a bold and wise leader? Well, actually, there's nothing more powerful that can unite people than a story. A good stories can bring us all together. My name is Rendi Wijanarko. I'm from University of Pembangunan Nasional Surabaya, and today I would like to talk about how does diversity can unite or even destroy humans. There's nothing more powerful than a good story. Nothing can stop it. No enemy can defeat it. That word belongs to Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones. See, since childhood, we are presented with various stories that made us who we are today. Have you ever wondered if we live from birth without guidance from parents, without someone who can be used as a source of information? Well, we are probably going to have a primitive elf-like lifestyle. Who will tell you that knife is sharp enough to make your hands bleed? That foolish hurt in worship is a must. That's something we all get out of story. Can stories bring humans together? The answer is yes. Absolutely yes. But the problem is, while stories can make humans hostile to one another, or even worse. This is due to stereotype that comes from a story. If you do not know what stereotype is a fixed over generalized belief about a particular group or class of people. By stereotyping, we infer that a person has a whole range of characteristics and abilities that we assume all members of that group have. For instance, men are stronger than women and do all the work. All Asians are good at math. Well, in the end, all humans will have their stereotypes. But the problem is when the stereotypes are negative and inaccurate. So, we all have that decision in life, am I right? And I have one in 2013. When I was a child, I attended a public school. As we all know, the majority religions are represented in public schools. That I will not mention my name. I'm a minority, by the way. So it was Thursday. I remember very well I bought snacks from a small cafeteria across the school. All went well until when I come back to my class. On the way to my class, a group of majority children, as I said before, came up and they snatched my snacks and left yelling, screaming and insulting my religion. Or may I say, they're insulting my God too. I mean, why? How a 10-year-old kid can be so that offensive? I believe something is wrong with them that is causing them to behave in such a manner. It could be due to environment, habits, parental upbringing, or a variety of other factors. I certainly don't think all of them are the same. By the time I had learned a lot about what tolerance and pluralism are. From that pain gave me so many positive traits inside me. I started helping people indiscriminately, even in simple stuff like reminding someone to do their religious things, because I know I have felt the pain of being ignored. See, the way we take a stand towards something determines what happens next, and I choose to respond on a positive path. The majority of people who were enslaved in ancient times were black. There were also white slaves, but that were few. The majority of slave owners in the South were in the South, where the majority of slaves were used as the machines of agriculture. Understanding radicalism exists because they consider their understanding is the only one absolute truth. Abdul Rahman Wahid, known as the father of Indonesian pluralism, he asserts that pluralism is an idea that wants to equalize all religions as it has been interpreted. he stated 3 universal values in religious pluralism: freedom, justice, and deliberation. He analogized his concept about pluralism to a large house with many rooms, where everyone has their own room so that everyone can care for and maintain and have the right to do whatever they want. But in the living room or family room, all occupants of the room must merge to maintain the interests of the common home, in which all the occupants of the room must maintain, protect, and work together to protect the house. This concept also applies on a large scale. For instance, in Indonesia, all citizens who are residents of Indonesia, of the Republic of Indonesia, must merge to maintain, protect, and care for this house, who has been built on the foundation of Pancasila and the diversity of primordial identity. Well, what I try to say, different is common. God creates differences not to distinguish, but to fill a void, to feel what we don't have. The time has come to act, to take decisions. Hope you guys enjoyed my speech. I know I've made a ton of mistakes, but then again, I'm only human. I like how King Felix's brother said, run to the rescue, and peace will follow. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.